I know what you're thinking. A battleship tonic, and at that, a legendary tier battleship. And not only a legendary tier battleship, but one that is painted bright orange. Are you mad? Yes, I am mad. And the reason I made this thing bright orange is because I just decided it was so big I was going to get shot at anyway. So I thought I may as well make it look like one of those big targets that they use when they're testing guns and things in the various navies at target ships. We are here on Northern Waters in the centre of the map, which is just asking to be flanked fired. And again, this is an old replay that I've had sat on the back burner for a long time, but I thought I'd get it recorded with a voiceover and throw it on the channel. Just so you know that I don't just play destroyers. I've been playing more battleships recently, and that's why I've been having a look through some of the older videos to see if I had any good ones saved where I'm playing BBs. Now, I can't remember, as it was so long ago, what my build was for this thing, but I'm not great at playing battleships, certainly not at legendary tier. And the one thing that's going through my mind is there are some very, very annoying ships out here. There's a Des Moines, there's a Minotaur, and I think the other one is a Baltimore or in New Orleans. Now, what I do have here in Division is a guy I played with some time ago called Jeremy, and he was very good in his cruises. And I'm kind of sitting and looking at what's going on because I'd like to push on to B cap or at least get in a position where I can put some fire into B cap or take it because I do have sonar, I do have secondaries. I'm looking at the Massachusetts and thinking, is he going to absolutely twonk me one through the front of my ship? So we're being very cautious early game because there are a lot of ships that are unsighted. There's also a lot of torpedoes out there as well, and that's not something that I want to be sailing into. So, call for fire on the GK. I get myself spotted. There's something there on B cap. That, I think, is the GK, and I'm thinking of putting my guns over and going in against him with my sonar running just in case there's a destroyer there. And then it starts raining. It's the British weather that we all love. Apart from this rain isn't 2 parts of hydrogen and 1 part of oxygen. This is the chemical formula, I think, for this rain is He1AP2 because there's a Minotaur, there's a Balti, and there's a Des Moines. And this is not a good spot for me because with this hugely long reload, those guys are tanky or can be tanky. I see torpedoes coming out and we lose a destroyer. Or was it a Minotaur? No, it was the Minotaur. We lose the Minotaur. There we go. I stand corrected. Now this Minotaur is being annoying as hell. With the Des Moines and the Baltimore on my flank as well, there's a destroyer there. This is not a good position for me to be in. I need to back up. And I'm trying to do what I can to get shots onto these guys, but it's not going to be working. We can see those torpedoes coming out, so we did start backing up at the right time. Our intuition was right, but I just can't seem to get any decent shots onto any of these guys until then when we land a citadel on the Baltimore. But we're also taking fire from the left. The Minotaur is way back there just spamming shot after shot after shot at me, just chipping away at my hit points, and it's getting a little bit friggin' annoying, to be honest. There is the Shimikaze We have a ship there on the corner. I'm thinking, that guy spotted, you're obviously running sonar. It's probably the time to get away from there, because he's coming round with a wall of skill and you are not going to survive this. Now, how that Shimakaze has got to where he is without taking a single bit of fire from that Ochikov, which should have deleted him, I don't know. But it's over for the Ochikov. Jeremy and I are still hanging on this corner, trying to do what we can. We're only on 48,000 damage. There is the other destroyer. It's another Shimakaze. We're going to put some shots out at him just to see if we can tickle him for some damage. So we have a shimmy left, a shimmy right. It's 2 ships down each. We've hardly got any damage on this one. And my decision is now to back up and to push around on those cruisers. Even though there's a Shima out there, those cruisers are being an absolute nuisance and something needs to be done at them. That Des Moines knows exactly what he is doing. He is staying bow in, he is tanking, he is going to just start raining fire upon us, and that is going to put me in a world of hurt. We're looking for the Massachusetts, and now we see a smoke screen to the left of the island, and that is going to be the Minotaur. So literally we are fish in a barrel for these cruisers, and now it starts raining again, and this time it is torrential. But I do have some armor piercing umbrellas loaded, and we are going to do our best to stop this rain. But it's going to take a little while to get on. That Des Moines is literally on the limit of range, and this is one of the things that I find frankly crazy, that cruisers can outrange battleships by so far. I know I'm spotted, I know the Shima's here, I'm literally expecting a wall of skill at any minute. I've only got 26 seconds left on my sonar. The Des Moines knows I'm pushing forward, and he's backing up. We've got the Richelieu there. Where's he going? Why is he running away? Is he running away because there's a destroyer coming? There we go. I'm spotted again. Then we dip. I think the Shima, and I call this to Jeremy, is behind that little island to our front. I'm going to blind fire that smoke screen because that Minotaur is just so damn annoying that any damage is, damage. We can see where he's firing from, but with a reload in between these guns, all he has to do is move a little forward, a little back. There's the Des Moines coming in again with his shots, so we're going to put some out at him as well. There is the Shima. Now the first thing I'm going to do when I'm spotted by a destroyer who's so close to me is slam the engine into reverse and turn in, because there are torpedoes coming. Any one of those torpedoes is an absolute nightmare to me. Now the Minotaur's smoke screen has run off. He's feeling brave because I'm low health. He is going to keep piling the pressure onto me because he knows that I am an easy kill. But in doing so, he has left his broadside wide open, and we give him a tickle. And I've decided that as his smokes run out, unless he's running a meme build where he's got the British commander on there for smokes, he's going to get another salvo from me, because mate, I have had enough of your ship. The Shima is there, he's taken fire from Jeremy. We smash that Minotaur off the map for 27,000 damage in a single hit. But look, there's still 3 salvos coming in on me, even though he's dead. That's how crazy the reload can be on the Minotaur. But the Shima has been taken care of, which leaves tanky Baltimore. and tanky Des Moines. They have been sat across there having their fun. I'm just backing up a little bit further just to get into will to rebuild range, just to recover a few hit points. The Des Moines is tucked away behind the island. We can't get shots on, but we're not going to sit back and let him have his fun for the rest of this game. They've done a great job across there. We didn't have anything against them. I don't know what happened to the Ochakov, the way that Shima came out on him. He was spotted for so long. The Ochakov should have been moving away, getting ready to just blat him off the map. But their Shima was taken care of, and now they have 2 ships left. We have the advantage on points, we have the advantage on caps. We've literally hung here in the middle of the map. If anything, all the fire that we have taken has meant that there's been less fire on other members of the team, but it has cost us a lot of hit points over that time. But we've managed to recover some of that hit points with will to rebuild. We dealt with that Minotaur, so I hope that he's learned a little bit from his lesson. We see the Baltimore coming out. We put some shots out on him. We think he might turn into that corner to tank a little bit more. He slowed down. The shells are in, and we leave him with a sliver of health for somebody else to pick up. There you go, Jeremy. Easy kill. Now we have Matey Boy out here in his Des Moines. He has had his fun, I've decided. He has annoyed me so much. This is like having a mosquito buzzing round your head that you can't quite get rid of. He's backing up into a corner. He's stuck. He can either run or he can hide and try and wait for stuff coming round the corner to finish it off. But again, he's not finished killing things. Literally, he is ripping our team apart. He takes Jeremy in the Baltimore. The guy is having a wild game. I'm looking at what we've got left and where they are. Most people seem to be down on that bottom half of the map, and I haven't got many hit points, so was my bravery in pushing across here perhaps a little bit too early. But I am detected on radar. He obviously knows where the destroyer is now as well, and my thoughts are that he's going to run from me and try and clobber the destroyer. I'm expecting HE across the top any second. It's got to be coming. He knows that if he gets a fire on me, there's a good chance that he can burn me down. Our 2 destroyers and the last remaining ship are chasing this guy. We get him spotted. Here we go. There's the shots. He's going for fires. He's just on the limit of second range. But I know you're turning. I'm aiming into the turn. I've had enough of you. Goodbye. With a high caliber. So we finish on just over 141,000 damage, 2 kills, a dev strike, and a high caliber, which, given that we were bearing the brunt of the majority of the red team's HE and AP there, we finished top of the board with 2,771 base XP, and we dealt with 2 of those annoying ships that were doing all the spamming. So there you go, me in a bright orange legendary battleship. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stick around, click one of these links, smash the like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care and goodbye.